forward, got a little crazy stat. Don't know how crazy it is, but I just saw this the other day and thought it was kind of interesting. Jamal Crawford, who I think is one of the most underrated players to ever come through the NBA. Not a lot of people talk about him. He just announced his retirement, officially retiring. Okay. Why is that funny? Okay. Just because the team doesn't.
In a while.
Yeah, because the team wasn't picking him up. But he played 20 seasons. Okay.
Jeez.
A total of 1,327 games. Okay. He never fouled out of one game.
Wow.
Okay. Now you can look at that on both ways. Is that bad? Does it show that? Because I've always been a person, obviously you don't want somebody to get fouled out every game, right? That hurts. But don't you want at least like you at some point get fouled out, right? Like, because what does that show to you on defense? Like,
it shows he's not physical at all. He's not contesting shots.
And Jamal Crawford has always been known as a great offensive player, right? He can create his own shot, do all that. That out of 1,300 games, you can't foul out once. I mean, that's insane.
I'm going to argue against that because, you know, he played back in the 90s, early 2000s, right? You know, up until what, 20, when was the last time he was in the league? 20.
Probably like 2 years ago. But yeah, I mean, majority was.
Like, you know, they weren't calling as many fouls back then, right?
I know, but
I think with what 1,300 games,
1,300 games,
he could have had 5. You know,
and
5,
he
maybe that just shows a sign of a smart player.
Not fouling
out. That's honestly true.
No,
maybe he just plays super cautious once he gets 4 or 5.
That is a good point because it actually could mean that his IQ's through the roof. Maybe that's what we're not thinking. He hits that 5 mark. That's one thing I didn't see is I don't know how many times he hit 5. So that is a
he was also never a star player. So I've never looked at his stats in depth, but I don't assume he's playing 40 minutes a game. He's probably playing less than 30. So
I was gonna say, did you happen to see his average minutes?
No, but I know at his peak he was maybe around 30. Yeah, he was never that like star. I mean, came off the bench good, but I mean nothing.
Anything.
It looks like actually for one season he was averaging 40 minutes a game. Okay. He still never fouled out.
Okay, that's ridiculous. Never mind. His IQ sucks.
2 fouls a game.
He doesn't hand check.